Hi,
My name is HeeH,
and welcome to my new weekly automotive program, HeeH.
HeeH stands for Huge Program. Yes, I know I came within 15 minutes, and yes, I know it's amazing.
Using my arbitrary measurement system, we will measure the quality of each car that we look at on the show. We have heaps of junk, heaps of this, heaps of quality, and heaps of unusual quality. Bonus points to those of you who get the reference. For those of you who don't, do yourself a favor and watch
The Greatest Night by Jonathan E. Steinberg and John Albert Levine.
I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm Superman. I'm Superman.
There is a car.
This is not that car. This is
The car.
This is that car. This is that car. This is that car. It's a car. This is that car's much younger sedan brother, the 2001 Cheby. Depending on what motor, usually horsepower, which, to be fair, isn't terrible for a sedan. Seinfeld. Shall we go over the specs? I don't care what you say because we recorded dance. This car makes the horses I mentioned earlier. Weighs about pounds, so it's fairly light. Drive with a transmission. You really can't get more basic than that. I'm gay. All right, everyone. Welcome to the Shooting Debris segment, and here I have the owner of the Cheby. He's going to tell us a little bit about
Camera, or do I look at you?
just to tell us a little bit about the car and like what it's like, what it is and stuff.
It works.
Is it
The car.
or is it not that car? I think because I feel that that's a very important aspect of a car. Just how much enjoyment do you get out of it, regardless of the
car.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Now let's go drive the car for ourselves and take a look at how it drives for us.
And then we actually drove it, and it was... Steering this car is like trying to drive a car through sticky glue on the counter with a string as you sit in the corner and watch your dad eat Doritos and watch They Live. The steering is a 95-year-old woman with Alzheimer's, and the throttle response is like mahjong. This is the kind of car you take to the 7th or 8th girl you got to get a slow dance with. What I'm trying to say is that it's
Not that car.
It was really not that car that was surprisingly powerful, at least on paper and under the hood. It just has no idea how to put that power down. The transmission is... Everything else about the car is... And it's a shame, too, because when they marketed this car, they clearly wanted to appeal to that sort of huge sedan crowd. They, look at the pictures out of this catalog. It's like, oh, we're so sporty, we got a spoiler, and we're jet black. Taking into account what this car was really meant for and really used for, it just ends up being used average, comfortable, safe family sedan from the early 2000s. And I can't fault it for doing that. It does that just as good as any other car that does that. Ultimately, taking that into account, as I said before, it ends up being a heap of averageness. It's nothing special, really, even though it clearly not. But at the same time, it's nothing absolutely terrible for what it's really meant for.